60 seconds.
Okay, welcome to Jack. To get the ball rolling, why don't you pick which game you want to play?
Oh, you're a doll. Thank you.
I used to have a chair.
And she was threatening legal action, you know, I better be the right answer sometime, and, you know,
we had a
we were
little
just like,
show
Tootie,
called
you
Milton
know.
Okay, great.
It's a simple enough question. Crisis situation.
And how many players do we have playing today?
Shield.
Camera 3 is...
Hey, why don't you type your name in there for me?
Yeah, that's a 10-4.
Super.
45 seconds.
Okay, you want to buzz in on the letter B. That's B as in Last of the Mohicans.
So ironic.
Okay, keep them doggies rolling now.
20 seconds.
20 seconds!
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10.
Good luck.
9. 8. Lose the death sentence. 6. Black. 5. All right, we're going. 4. 3.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to a very disgusting episode. I hope you haven't eaten yet. All right, you ready? Let's start. Time to pick a category.
Question number 1.
Let's see what we got going. I don't know, but it's crawling on your shoulder, and this one's worth $1,000. Ready? Here's the question. Which of the following is not black and white and red all over? A Dalmatian with an axe in its head, a dead baby seal wrapped in newspaper, hookworms and chocolate in a blender, or a zebra nailed to the floor? I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. Hookworms don't have a circulatory system, so when you put them in a blender, they probably won't turn red, but they make a hell of a protein shake. Give me a... Well, I hope you're all rested up, because you're about to take on a dis or dat. This dis or dat category name is A Rose by Any Other Name. Okay, I'm gonna give you 7 different terms. Oh, you already know how to play. Fine, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. BM, crapping or pissing? Number 2. Tinkle. Pinch a loaf. Heave a Havana. Launch a torpedo. One more. See a man about a dog. That'll do it. But you got 6 right, so let's add that on to your total. Well, all in a day's work. Let's move on. All right, I need a category.
Who will answer question 3?
I believe this one is called, Do I Have to Eat It with Chopsticks? You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Okay, think medical on this one. Let's say you're in a Chinese restaurant. Which of the following tastes can you expect to experience while eating your General Tso's gangrene leg? Dry and wet, hot and cold, hot and sour, or sweet and sour? Let me show you what I would have picked. Gangrene comes in 2 varieties, dry, where the tissue dies because there's no blood, or wet, where the tissue dies and it's all pussy and infected. However, both are delicious and deceptively filling. All right.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
For your viewing pleasure, www.disgusting.com. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. So, as we all know, the internet is the single greatest source of information in human history. You can find just about anything there. But, which of these web pages does not currently exist? The yellow earwax page, the fart lighting page, the dog poo page, or the celebrity vomit page? There's no website called the Yellow Earwax page. Of course, now one of you smart-aleck internet geeks is going to go out there and open up a page devoted to yellow earwax, and I'm going to get all these nasty letters. Thank you. Welcome back. Time to play round 2, where the values are doubled. All right, I hope you're all together, because we're going. Time to pick a category. This one's called Sperm of Death. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Think fast, it's question time. There's a new type of sperm test that's supposed to increase the odds of fertility in men. Which phrase best describes what doctors do to a sperm that they think is dead? Shock it with electricity, poke it with a stick, yell at it, or hold a mirror under its nose. Essentially, what the doctors do is soak the sperm in sugar water, let them swell up, and then prod the ones that aren't moving to see if they're alive. If it's alive, it can be used for pregnancy. If it's dead, they put it in a shoebox, take it out back, and bury it. Give me a category. We're calling this one, You Know You've Been Working Too Long When, and this one's going to be worth $6,000. Well, let me just say that this all-gross episode really lives up to its name. Check this out, for example. Say you're a hungry, weight-conscious entomologist. Which of the following delicious snacks has the least amount of fat? 100 grams of crawling red ants, 100 grams of writhing June beetles, 100 grams of squirming silkworm pupae, or 100 grams of large, frenetic grasshoppers. Here's the correct answer. 100 grams of June beetles contains only 1.4 grams of fat. And then later you can study the effects of human stomach acid on the June beetles. All right, pick a category.
7, lucky 7.
Here we have, whatever you do, avoid the butt steak. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Hey, if it's French, it's gotta be sophisticated, right? Okay, let's say there's a swanky new French delicatessen that opened just down the street from you. Based on the famous opening scene from the surrealist movie Un Chien Andalou, what delicacy would you expect to find at the Un Chien Andalou delicatessen? In a scene from Un Chien Andalou, a woman has her eyeball sliced with a razor. Good. It's not a bad deli, except the guy behind the counter is missing both eyes and lips and his cheeks are carved out. All right, I need a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
Coming at you, the second most awkward moment for a parent. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hey, I don't know about you, but when I ask my parents where do babies come from, I got this stock answer about it's when a woman and a man love each other. It really messed me up. However, how would your parents start to answer the question, where does scabies come from? It's when a scabbed dog hates you. It's when you hate vitamin D. It's when a mite loves your skin. Or it's when a fungus... Scabies is caused by mites that burrow into your skin and lay eggs. It's really contagious.
And remember, honey, make sure you don't get scabies before you're really ready for the responsibility. Just like your mother and I.
Give me a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
We're calling this one, Is There a Doctor in the House? And this one's worth $6,000. So check it out. I just found out my insurance has this huge deductible, and I can't really afford to go to the doctor right now. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to describe my symptoms to you, and when you know what I'm suffering from, buzz in and type the answer. You ready? It hurts when I poo, and sometimes I even bleed. There's mucus seeping out of my butt, and it itches real bad around my anus. Besides embarrassment, from what am I most likely suffering? Go for it. Type in your answer. Rectal bleeding, painful defecation, mucousy and itchy anus, all symptoms of hemorrhoids. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, can you tell me how to deal with this hairy pus-filled mole on my lip? Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. All right, y'all set? Here we go. Time to pick a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
Well, what do we have here? On the skids. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. So, do you have an annoying friend that's always telling people to eat his shorts? Yep, don't we all? Imagine that you take him up on it and find out later that he was infected with worms. Which of the following would least likely have been in the skiddy residue in his shorts? Arrow worms, flukes, pinworms, or hookworms? For the curious, here's the right answer. Arrow worms are non-parasitic marine worms, so they wouldn't have come out of your friend's butt. So, since they're not parasitic and probably not harmful, feel free to take a huge, squirming heap of those slimy buggers and scarf them on down. All right, I need a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1. It's 11.
This category is known as Hey Poopy Pants. Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000. Okay, say you've got this obnoxious friend that always calls you Poopy Pants. Just do it, okay? Your friend wants to change your Poopy Pants nickname, but still wants it to relate to poop, because it's not an ingredient of human feces. Which of these means dead skin is not normally part of human stool? Now, of course, if you've had some chafing in the buttocks area, the feces might pick up some dead skin on the way out. But, you know what they say, there's more than one way to skin a crap. All right, pick a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
I believe this one is called, What's a Truss? And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, imagine you're hot as hell and you're not going to take it anymore. Your building super brings an air conditioner upstairs for you and gives himself a hernia. Where is his intestine most likely protruding? Out the canal where his testes descended, out between his pectoral muscles, out his belly button, or out his anus? What do you say we check out the right answer? Men are most susceptible to hernias in their inguinal canal. It's the spot where the testes drop. Hey, it sounds like the super really busted a nut for you. Time to pick a category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
Well, what do we have here? That's entertainment. How does $4,000 grab you? Eyes forward, we're going. Imagine a new channel appears on your cable system with the slogan, I want my HPV. What kind of programming do you most expect to see? Wall-to-wall athlete foot films, all genital warts all the time, diarrhea footage on the half hour, or educational masturbation videos. Human papillomavirus, or HPV, causes genital warts. Cable TV causes general boredom. Give me a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
For your enjoyment, Trouble in Paradise. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Hey, did you ever have Planter's Punch? It's this drink with like rum and syrup and juice and stuff. It's really quite nice. Now, if on some distant tropical isle you were to have some Planter Punch, what would you most likely be quaffing? Rum and nose hair, rum and scabs, rum and foot warts, or rum and intestinal leakage? Planter means the sole of your foot. You know, like those hard and painful plantar warts. But you know how it is. Sometimes if it tastes good, you don't care how bad it is for you. Welcome to the Jack Attack. Oh, you already know how to play. Well then, here's your clue. Whatever turns you on. And try not to gag. Good luck. some kind of machine! Let's check out your score! That's the game! Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will ya? Because...
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack for Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Beautiful job, people. That was a good one. Cookie, what's going on now?
Hey, if you want to do another one, just let me know.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm Butch.
Well, thank you for the adjective. What are you doing here?
I'm here from the IBCDRCCS.
No.
Excuse me?
Okay,
that would
fine.
be the International Brotherhood.